What a lot of fun there's been this week, and last but not least, that N'Golo Kante goal. This would have been the place to view it from, a new little spot for us this week. Matthew Harding lower. And Pat Evan, it was a beauty. He was the main man. What a game.
He was absolutely astonishing. Although I'm quite disappointed in one or two things about Kante at the moment, I have to say. I think he should stop bullying people like Paul Pogba and Marouane Fellaini. You know, he's just a big bully at this point in time. If he adds that to his game, goal scoring, there's nobody that can touch him in the world. But there was one moment, wasn't there? But Courtois, he managed to keep himself warm for long enough to do the one thing he had to do in the game, and it was superb.
N'Golo Kante in particular, Superman, sent Pogba the wrong way, sent Fellaini the wrong way. Everyone had a lot of fun with that. Now, speaking of Kante, Gary Cahill had this to say. Don't be surprised.
Delighted he's got a goal. He was fantastic. It's funny because in training, actually, in shooting after, he's a good finisher. Obviously, he gets credit for the dirty work that he does and the energy he has and how he breaks up play, but he's a good finisher.
So Super N'Golo got the only goal of the game. Eden Hazard, though, Pat, he had a wonderful match, didn't he?
Yeah,
despite being clattered.
Yeah, he was. This was planned. It's quite cynical, let's be honest about it. Kicked all over the place. A number of people are saying, you know, is it just because he's on the ball he gets these hits? In actual fact, you know when you're getting them, I can remember it, you know they're taking it in turns to thump you, to try and slow you down. Had no effect on him whatsoever. In fact, it galvanised him. That's exactly what you have to do. His reaction was perfect.
That's because he is a man of steel.
Hazard. Clipped by Damian. Hazard teasing Jones.
Hazard's been completely wiped out as well, and the referee doesn't give it. I can't believe that. Another foul on him. How many more, referee?
Oh, it's beautiful from Hazard. See you later, Chris Smalling. And look at the support he's got too. He might not need them though. It's Eden Hazard! Oh, it was nearly another moment to savour. What a genius this boy is.
And soon to be being destroyed by Eden and Co. A month or so from now at Wembley, it's Tottenham. Happy with that draw?
Pretty delighted with that draw. They don't like playing at Wembley, do they, Jim?
No, apparently not.
Even though it's their home for the European games. But to be fair, Spurs have been in great form this season, and if they get Harry Kane back, which is probably quite unlikely, it's going to be a really hard game, but wasn't worried about anything. Didn't want to get City. I wanted to leave it into the final, so great to have Spurs. I was wondering about the atmosphere here against Manchester United. Could you beat it? Actually, we probably will when we take on Spurs.
Looking forward to that. Let's go to Cobham now and see what the Chelsea cameras have been finding. First up, everyone's favourite game at the training ground, Pat. Piggy in the middle, but this with a slight difference. The manager getting involved. Is this to give other clubs a chance in the run-in? Do you think he's going to select himself? He seems to be enjoying it.
Yeah, he's loving it, but like, when's it there? What's going on? Back to his old days. Conte was actually brilliant at this when he was a player. He would close down players. But he stitches up Pedro. He's done there. The manager's definitely not lost it, has he?
Great touch. Don't forget that bloke won 10 major titles as a player with Juve, including 5 Serie A and a Champions League medal with Luca Vialli actually in '96. Now, not quite so good on the touch. For once, we found something he can't do. N'Golo Kante, let's have a look at this, Pat.
This is a bit of a shocker. I mean, what excuse can we give for this N'Golo?
Oh, shins.
Bounced just in front of him. Willie thinks that's absolutely hilarious.
Also at Cobham, a little bit of penalty practice. Didn't need it against Man U. Remember, they finish on the night now, quarter-finals. But John Terry, Panenka, but he'd love to have taken one against Man U.
The keepers hate that in training.
Courtois, Fabregas, they're pretty good at them. And there was also this. Young people, Pat, doing young people's things. Kenedy and Kurt Zouma.
There's an awful lot of practice goes into this, and because if you get it wrong and there's a camera on you look a little bit silly. They get it wrong, a little bit of dance at the end of it. This big at the moment. The Spurs players have been obviously practicing it for months on end.
The Chelsea ladies, whose season starts soon with a bit of FA Cup football, and they've been training partly in the car park. That's just a little part of a promo that's on all our platforms at the moment, getting ready for the new ladies campaign, the league in April, the cup a little bit sooner than that. And recognisable, Pat, because...
Yeah, it looks a little bit like that Brazilian advert, and they did a little bit of that. But having said that, I'm excited about the Women's Championship this year because a lot of big name players, a lot of changes, bit of money being spent with a number of teams this will be the best one ever. And it's obviously it's a year with a big championship in the summer as well. Ladies football growing massively at the moment. It's great fun. Watch it.
Spring series on the way, and then a new season in line with the men's going through autumn and winter coming up after the Euros that Pat has just been talking about there. To the Youth Cup next, the holders, of course, going well again, looking to make 6 straight finals. Incredible. First leg, Pat at the Lane midweek. Second leg coming up live on Chelsea TV on Saturday. 2 headers, well in front against Tottenham. That was a bit of shoulder.
Yeah, but I mean, it was worked on beforehand. You can tell that.
Have a look at this touch, though. Dujon Sterling, far post, cushion back, EK Ugbo, 2-0. Don't forget, it is today, Saturday, the second leg this evening, live on Chelsea TV. 2-1 at the moment, could have been 3-1 with the late Luke McCormick penalty. Frankly, could have been about 5-0 before Tottenham nicked that. They got away with murder on the night, to be honest, to finish up with 2-1. But post-match, Jody was OK, apart from when Neil Barnett asked him a stupid question.
And it's strange, isn't it, how you can look different class and then the 2 goals are 2 outstanding headers.
Yeah, especially the second one. It did recently not come off Reece's shoulder, was it? Was it an outstanding header? Was it?
Was it?
No. Listen, Reece is one of the best ones we got in the group for heading the ball. I just didn't think he got hold of that one as well as he has done.
Also speaking afterwards, debutant Juan Castillo, summer signing from Ajax. He debuted at left wing back as well, a new position, but he's playing it pretty cool post-match.
I was a bit nervous when I heard that I was in the starting 11, but I'm here for a reason, and I'm confident. And I was just doing my team.
So he was just doing his thing.
I think you're legally obliged at a certain age not to use the word ting, and I'm over that age.
So am I. Right. As part of our build-up, we had Ola Aina, who beat Spurs in the semi-final en route to winning it in 2015, and Josh Grant sat down. He's hoping to do it again this season. No pressure, Josh.
Personally, I would say you guys have to win it, just to make it 4. It will look good. Yeah. The one advice I would give to you, Josh, and your teammates, I would just say, just keep your head up, just believe, have that confidence in each other that, you can make something out of any situation, you know what I'm saying? Alright, then anyway, Josh, listen, good luck.
Cheers, man.
Good luck to you and the team, so yeah, definitely, man, try and get that good result.
Cheers, man.
And on the subject of young footballers, it is now time for...
Game of Loans.
Yes, Game of Loans is back. Don't worry, it was only away for 1 week, basically because no one did anything last week. It's not our fault, but they've been doing things this week. Charlie Colkett scored a great goal for Swindon, well done him. Andreas Christensen scored one for Borussia Mönchengladbach. And then Jamal Blackman saved a penalty against Blackpool for the 3rd time this season. He already did it twice in a cup game earlier in the campaign. He's done it again. He's having a brilliant season at Wycombe. Is this the year that a young Chelsea keeper out on loan really fills his boots and makes something of it? Let's hope so. On the subject of youngsters, well done Izzy Brown. He is a new addition to the latest England under-21 squad, joining those who've been there plenty before: Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Lewis Baker, Tammy Abraham, etc. But Izzy Brown in it for the first time, so well done him. So the final match going into this last international break of the season, Pat, is Stoke away. A bit of a Jekyll and Hyde side.
Yeah, see, when you say Stoke away, there's a slight intake of breath because they are not the easiest team to play against, and their fans put a massive amount of pressure on the officials, and that's fair enough, that's what you're supposed to do, but it's never a pleasant game. You have to fight, you have to battle, and if you get level in that sort of battle, you've got a chance of winning the game. If we play with the same spirit, with the same skill, same attitude as we played against Manchester United, there's no doubt there's 3 points there to be taken, but you have to come out with that same attitude, and it's not going to be an easy one. Win that one, you look at Manchester City playing against Liverpool, one of them two is going to knock each other out, so this is a great opportunity again.
And also the North London derby coming soon, so all the people well below taking points off one another. Happy days. Stoke, in terms of the weekend game, are enhanced odds this weekend from our betting partner William Hill. 3-1 to win both halves, and who would bet against Chelsea in the form they're in this season? But that's an away game. We're going to leave you with the home form because it is stunning. It is a new record as of the Manchester United Cup tie. 13 home wins in a row, never been done before by the Blues. See you next week.
It's N'Golo Kante. Oh, fantastic from Kante. What a brilliant goal. Williams can't touch him. Hazard's put it in. It's another moment of genius. And he make room for a shot. Pedro! How about that? It's Diego Costa. Oh, what a goal! Pedro got it out his feet. Found the top corner. It's Williams. Fantastic. Dab down for Batshuayi. Brilliantly worked goal. Floated it onto the head of Gary Cahill. Here he is, Branislav Ivanovic. Oh, yes. Still Hazard. And still heading Hazard. Oh, my goodness me. And here's Pedro. Pedro bending one.